So let's look at a problem related to division of polynomials, which is given in your NCERT textbook. The problem states that find all zeros of the polynomial 2x4 minus 3x raised to the power 3 minus 3x square plus 6x minus 2. If you know that two of its zeros are root 2 and minus root 2. Now we know two of the roots. Let's find out the other two or one, as the case may be. So the zeros are root 2 and minus 2. Then we can say that the corresponding factors would be x is equal to root 2 or x minus root 2 is equal to 0. Also x is equal to minus root 2 or x plus root 2 is equal to 0, which means that these two are the factors of the polynomial. So these two both are the factors of this polynomial, and their multiplication would also be a factor of the polynomial. So let's multiply these two factors. So x plus root 2 multiplied by x minus root 2. Now remember the identity, a minus b multiplied by a plus b is nothing but a square minus b square. So this becomes x square minus root 2 square, which will be x square minus 2. So we know that this x square minus 2 is a factor of this polynomial. So in order to find the rest of the factors, we divide this polynomial by x square minus 2. So let's do that. So the first term would be 2x square. So 2x square multiplied by x square will give us 2x raised to the power 4. 2x square multiplied by minus 2 would give us minus 4x square, which we'll write below the term minus 3x square. So this becomes minus 4x square. Now we have to subtract these terms from the polynomial. So we'll write as minus, and this becomes plus. These terms cancel out, so this becomes minus 3x cube plus x square plus 6x minus 2. Now let's find the second term of the quotient. So if we multiply x square with minus 3x, we will get minus 3x cube. So let's put this term as minus 3x. So this becomes minus 3x cube. 3x minus 3x when multiplied by minus 2 will give us plus 6x, which we will write below the term 6x. And since we have to subtract these two terms from the polynomial, we'll change their sign. This term cancels out, and what remains is x square. This also cancels out, x square minus 2. Now all we have to do is put another term, which would be 1. So this becomes x square minus 2, and we subtract this becomes 0. So the remainder for this division is 0, and the quotient is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. So our original polynomial can be expressed as, let's call this polynomial px. This can be called as px is equal to this divisor x square minus 2 multiplied by the quotient, which is 2x square minus 3x plus 1. We know the factorization of this polynomial, which will give us root 2 and minus root 2 as factor. So let's find factor for this term. We have to find two numbers such that their sum is minus 3 and their multiplication is 2. So these two numbers would be minus 2x minus x, and plus 1 is the constant term. This we are doing using the splitting method of factorization that we have already studied in class 9. Splitting the middle term. If you don't remember this method, don't worry. We will be looking at factorization of quadratic polynomials in detail in another chapter related to quadratic polynomials. So this becomes x plus root 2 multiplied by x minus root 2. I did a mistake in the upper line. This should be root 2. So this becomes, let's put a square bracket. So let's take common 2x, and the what remains would be x minus 1. Similarly, we take minus 1 as common here, and what remains is x minus 1. Again, this polynomial becomes x plus root 2, x minus root 2, 2x minus 1 multiplied by x minus 1. So when we find root of all these factors, the roots would become minus root 2, root 2, 2x minus 1 is equal to 0 will give us x is equal to 1 by 2. Also x minus 1 equal to 0 will give us x is equal to 1. So the roots of our polynomial would be minus root 2, 1 by 2 and 1.